guys, this is Tina from Shabbydabbydoodah. Welcome back to my channel. So I'm here with a few little scraps that I've had left over from a mass making session, and I wanted to come along and use them because my desk is becoming such a tip. You know, even by my standards, it's becoming just, yeah, too terrible. So I wanted to just literally get these scraps kind of gone from my desk so they are no longer laying around at all. I mean, it's one thing putting them in the scraps pile, but to be honest, I just wanted to actually get rid of them completely. So yeah, I, again, just, you know, can't bring myself to even throw away just the smallest piece. So I'm going to just make, you know, whatever kind of comes to mind when I look at the size of scraps. So, I mean, this one, for instance, you know, we can make just a little flippy outie or, you know, just an envelope or something like that. It's quite a good size little piece. So we'll just do that with that one, I think. So let's just squish those sides down and just cut it here. Oops. Did not make a very good job of that. Hold on. Oh my gosh. Honestly, it's yeah, not looking good. Right, okay. So yeah, this can be just like a little flip, you know, flip down. And we can obviously just put a little closure on there. So that's that piece just literally gone. Right, this one, it's not the best sort of size really. So I'm thinking, well, you know, we could make a sort of belly band type piece here with this. Oh, let me just try and cut it slightly more accurately. Okay, so yeah, we could make a decorative belly band. So, you know, we'll decorate this in a moment. So I'm just kind of cutting them to size at the moment, and then we'll decorate some. We won't necessarily decorate all of them, but we can decorate certainly some of them. Now this one here, I'm thinking, oops, let me just try and get a small envelope. Oh, if I've even got any, hold on. I was thinking this would be ideal for one of those little square envelopes, but now I'm looking, I don't appear to have any. So oh, that's a bit of a shame, isn't it? Okay, let's just take this down in the corner. I wonder whether we could have some sort of corner thing going on. Let me cut this down here. Okay. Quite blue up that end. How about with this one? What do we think? I mean, I know it's quite clashy, but is it clashy in a good way? Is the question. Oh, I don't know whether it can be clashy in a good way, to be perfectly honest. Oh, this is very annoying. I mean, I did really quite like it on here, to be honest, but not obviously necessarily with the blue. So I'm thinking, could we cut this down like that? Yeah, let's just ink this up a little bit. You know, just want to make some eclectic bits, don't we? So okay, right, let's just pop this one down here. Gosh, please excuse my glue nozzle, not looking the best. Okay, and we will just pop that into the corner like that and just mop that up. I'll move these bits to one side for a minute, hold on. Okay. Yeah, and then I'm thinking kind of cut this down here. probably, yeah, probably here. I just need to trim that down slightly because I've not made a good job of cutting that already. I could see it was just miles off. Okay, so that's quite nice, isn't it? Let me just glue it down a bit more because it's, you know, lifting slightly. Hold on. Okay. And just see whether we want to have another one. Oh, that's quite fun, isn't it? What do we think? Just get rid of that white edge. And we'll just trim this up here. Okay. Oh, perhaps not. Perhaps not, after all. And that's just a bit too small, isn't it? Well, I guess we could have that there and have it kind of coming out. So, right, let's just ink this one up again. Well, not again, we haven't done this one yet, but, you know, I just mean kind of like we did with the other one. So let's just ink around there. Okay. And then we will glue this one down like that. And we'll glue it over that blue so as it's disguised the blue, or hidden the blue. And then obviously we can kind of tear this down. Actually, I can probably move that over, can't I? Don't know why I didn't think of that just now, but yeah. And then we've got rid of that blue completely. So let's go like that. Okay. Oh dear. Oh, no. Okay. Okay, and then we're just going to cut down here on that edge. I'll just cut along this edge as well, just because it's a little bit too overhanging. Oh dear. Right, let's just take that down. Just like that. So as we've got then the brown. Oh, how gorgeous does that look? That is beautiful, isn't it? Love how that looks. Right, let's just now take this, because we can make some sort of cluster from this piece. So that's another scrap gone. Ooh, we're racing through these now, aren't we? Racing through them. Okay, put that there. Right, let's get rid of these couple of bits. Okay, and yeah, let's bring in the other pieces again. So, right, we had this little scrap, which we can obviously include in some sort of cluster. Again, I'm not over keen on the straight edges, and I say this all the time, but yeah, I just don't like them personally that much. But you know, I mean, obviously each to their own. So if you do like them, that's fine too. Right. No. Right, let's have a think what we could do with this one. Obviously this is not double-sided, so I don't necessarily want to do something where you're going to see the other side. But I'm obviously trying to use this, you know, quite efficiently, quite quickly. Otherwise this will end up like 2 videos worth. So yeah, I'm thinking, let's just trim this off. So again, I've got this little scrap, which, you know, I can't help but just love and don't really want to get rid of. So I'm just going to tear it around and see if we can incorporate that in a cluster. So just leave that there. Okay, and then this one, I'm thinking we could just make a pocket, I think. Like that. Okay. Yeah, let's just do that. I'll just squish that down. Like that. And I'm just going to ink in here, just so that if we put a thumb hole, it's got an inked, you know, an inked part for the thumb hole. And then I'm just going to cut this down here. Okay, and that's, cut this bit here. Okay, get rid of all these corners and bits and pieces. Okay, and then yeah, we'll then fold that piece up. So let's just quickly glue this down. Okay. Glue that there. Okay, and then just turn this up here like that. So it's like a little pocket slash, you know, little bag, pouch type item. So yeah. Let's just glue this down. Okay, right. There we go. Okay, so we're making our bases. You know, we haven't obviously decorated any so far, but, you know, we've at least kind of made the bases for all these little bits and pieces. So, you know, we'll decorate them up in a moment, hopefully. Right, so again with this one, I'm kind of thinking it's just lending itself to being, you know, a foldy kind of piece, because this is double-sided. So maybe even like a Matchbox book or something. So we'll just fold that there, like that. Squish that down. And then just fold our flap here. Okay. Squish this in. Like that. Wonder if I've not really left enough. Not sure whether I've really quite left enough, to be perfectly honest, but let's just try it. So I'm just going to trim this down slightly. I'll just glue this one down. Like that. Oops. I'm just going to pull this out so this doesn't get glued in, because sometimes, you know, I've glued them actually into the piece, which obviously is not so good. Right, I've got another piece here, so again, just going to kind of tear that down that we can use as a cluster, or, you know, for the base of the cluster anyway. Or somewhere anyway, somewhere mixed into a cluster. So, right, last piece. So this one. Just trying to think of, you know, what would be a good idea for this one. Actually, I'm wondering whether we could do some sort of like book pagey pocket. So let me just grab in some book page. Hold on. Oops. Okay. Whoa. Just knocked a load of stuff on the floor. Sorry about that. Oh, this is annoying because this is not very texty. Okay. Just put that there. Ah, that might be quite nice. So let's just glue this down glue this together. Like that. Okay. Okay. Right, let me just do my glue spreader. Spread that glue out. Oh my goodness, it's really coming out from there, isn't it? Okay. Okay. Yeah, and then I'm thinking kind of just have okay, let's do it from this side so we can have that there like that. Which actually, shall I glue that down first? I was going to do the sewing machine, but to be honest, let's just use glue. So we'll just stick that one down. Like that. Okay. And we will just cut that down. Oops, like that. And cut that down there. Now, just wondering whether we could have another pocket here. That's quite nice, isn't it? So I think what I'll do actually is I will cut this across here. I'm going to just cut it down here now. Get rid of that sort of tatty book edge. Like that. Okay, and then we can have that there. And in order for that to actually have something to grip onto, we can just fold it round like that. So it's, yeah. Okay, let's squish that down. Let's see. Well, hey. That's really nice, isn't it? Yeah, I really like how that looks actually. So I might just trim it down slightly so that it's not quite so big, and also so that it's hopefully straighter. Well, who knows? I might make it less straight. Not intentionally, but you know, that's just sometimes how it goes. So I'm thinking, yeah, kind of in there. So this one, what I want to do is run the glue down here to the fold, to that fold, and then of course I want to glue it on to the back. So for the back I'll just do like all around there, and actually I might as well just glue down there as well. Okay, right. Oh, I didn't want to do that actually. Don't think. No, I didn't want to. So let's take that glue out there. This is what comes when you're doing things on the fly. Just never do things on the fly. Not good winging it. It's yeah, not the best way to do things. Okay, that's better, isn't it? I just kind of lost the plot for a minute there. I couldn't quite kind of picture how it was going to be, but yeah, I then suddenly thought, oh, actually, it was because I didn't have so much room over that book page, if that makes sense. Okay, so let's just now mop that glue up and then just glue it down from the back. Okay. Well, hey, look at that. That is a nice pocket, isn't it? Okay, let's just trim that off here. Okie dokie, that looks really, really nice. And then we've just got this piece left, which, oh, what should we do with this piece now? I'm wondering, let's just get rid of that. I wonder if we should just have like a couple of corner pockets, or so if I just go across here like that. Can't really have it upside down, can we? Although, do we notice? Yeah, we kind of do, don't we? Okay, well, I guess I could have it like that, and it's not too bad. So yeah, let's just hot glue this one, just so it's on there then, and I can't be moving it around. Okay, so yeah, let's just glue that down like that. Okay, and we'll just trim that down like that. Okay, right, and then all I'm going to do is just tear it so it's got like a double, you know, it's a double then pocket. And then what I should have done, and I didn't really think, but was inked along the edge first so that they stand out from each other. I'll just do that a bit here. Okay. Yeah, I just didn't really give that much thought, and I should have obviously done that first, because it would have been easier to get to, but there we go. So it's a little double corner pocket. So yeah, oh, that's pretty, isn't it? Okay, right, let's now have a look and see and do some decorating. So I think what we'll do is, yeah, let's pull them all in and see what we've got, and then we can go from there. So we've got, yeah, a few different ones actually. Okay. So this one here, I'm thinking possibly could do with a bit of reinforcing, maybe with some book page, just so it's slightly more robust. So let's do that. Okay. Just then go down there. Okie dokie. Actually, it should come to the edge, and then I've got less edges to cut, haven't I? So honestly, that just never occurs to me until it's like stuck down, and then I think, oh, why didn't I go next to the edge? And now, of course, I've dragged it and probably wiped off half the glue. It probably now won't stick properly. Well, hopefully it will, but you know what I mean. It would have been better had I realised in the first place. So right, let's take that down there. So I just wanted to reinforce it, because obviously, you know, it didn't feel that robust. So we've got that one. Now I'm wondering whether we could do something pretty, like put some, even just sheet music straight down the middle of there. So let's just tear that down. Okay. That looks a bit rubbish, doesn't it? Yeah, I'm not sure about that now. Let me rough the edges up of this. Oh gosh. Right, again we have another how not to craft here. So yeah, I do apologise. Okay, I'm just like roughing the edges up, and then we're going to ink it, and then hopefully it might look a little bit better with that sheet music on there. I mean, if it doesn't, we obviously just won't use the sheet music, but yeah, just wondered whether it might look good then. Okay. Okie dokie, right. And then that looks better straight away, doesn't it? Only thing is, that's covering up all those pink flowers, which I actually really liked. Unless we go much narrower. Let's just tear that down again. Just have it there. That's better, isn't it? Okay, right, let's just glue this piece down. Okay. Actually, let's have it this way round. Oh, honestly, the amount of times I've changed my mind in this video. Okay. Let's just trim that down. Just ink over there as well. Right, wondering now what to put on here. Oh, I wonder whether we could even make a cluster that actually would just go on here. Okay, if we use that. Oh, what type of thing should we put on there? I wonder if we could use a scrap floral type image. Not too bad. Let's just have a look. Actually, do you know what? I'm wondering whether we could cut that down and have it oval rather than square. Got the oval kind of shape here. Just need to follow it round. Oh my goodness. I just hate cutting ovals and circles. They are just like the worst things to cut, aren't they? Really are horrible to cut. Because obviously you've got no leeway. If you make an error or a mistake on an oval or a circle, everyone's going to know that. It's, you've got no wiggle room whatsoever. You're not going to get out of it. It's just going to look rubbish. Okay, just ink this up. And actually, I just feel like just going to ink those flowers up a little bit because they were a bit bright. Okay. Let's just go around here actually, because I'm thinking actually it could do with coming out, more this pink sort of side. Okay. Oh my goodness. That's quite nice, isn't it? Yep. My goodness, that took a lot of faffing around, didn't it, to get there? A lot of faffing, not flapping, faffing around. Oh, look at that flower. How gorgeous is that? Now, these are some flowers that I got online. I feel like maybe they were Prima ones. The only thing is, this is very... Can you see that? It's very high, which then, of course, it does sit quite high. If you have it on a journal page or anything, it's going to be quite high. So I'm thinking kind of, tear that off. And I think it's probably better without that. So let's just staple that on. I mean, I love them with that, but yeah, I'm thinking kind of it makes it a bit too high to use. And then, of course, it's, it's going to kind of sit a bit high on your page and make your page then quite lumpy and bumpy, which, that's not quite so good, is it? So, yeah, tearing it off is kind of where I'm at the moment with those. Right, got some lace on here. Again, kind of thinking this is the wrong lace. I'm sure I must have better laces to use, but never mind. Oh, how pretty is that? I love how that looks. Okay. So again, this is only held with a staple, so I'm just going to glue it together a bit. And then we'll just glue the whole thing down, which in turn will obviously glue that lace. Glue that lace in place. Okay. Like that. Okie dokie. Just get that glue that's coming out. Oh, that's so pretty, isn't it? Right, okay. What are we going to put in the centre of that flower? Because it needs a centre, doesn't it? Oh, that's a bit weird. That's a bit weird. No, not that. Not that. Okay, all right. Sorry about my arm that's now just smack bang in the, you know, through the centre. Just literally trying to get something to put in the centre of the flower. Let's see whether I've got some tiny pearls. Okay. Got these tiny pink ones. Oh, that's pretty, isn't it? Yeah, let's have a tiny pink pearl. I don't know whether you can even see that, to be honest, on camera, but it's teeny weeny. Let's just, yeah, glue that with the hot glue. Just a little spot there. Just press that in like that. Okay, looking good. Right, looking good. And do we want to have a word anywhere? Don't know whether we do. I'm just, you know, just trying it, just in case. Maybe just down there. Doesn't really need it, to be perfectly honest, but or perhaps I'll have it there. Okay, so that looks pretty, doesn't it? Oh my goodness, that's just taken us all that time to just get one done. But we have made the base, however, for all those others. So, you know, we're not actually doing as bad as it sounds. So, right, there's one. So that's a little belly band. Okay, let's pop that to one side. Right, let's do this one, because this one's a nice big piece that then would be out of the way. So again, just inking it up. And just the inking, I mean, it just transforms it, doesn't it? So, you know, it straight away takes on a much more vintage kind of vibe, which looks pretty, doesn't it? So, okie dokie. Okay, right. Now, what should we have on here is the question. Oh, we've got the other bit of that sheet music. Oh, we could have that. That's quite nice, isn't it? Yeah, I quite like that. So, just all about the getting things off my desk at the moment. So, yeah, let's put this one down there. Okay, and right, let's just see if we could make a cluster with some of the bits that we've got here, you know, that would then go quite nicely with this. So got that, and oops, well, I definitely like the sheet music actually, so let's get that stuck down. I love sheet music. It just seems to look absolutely brilliant wherever you put it, doesn't it? It's, you know, one of those things that just wherever you place it, it looks gorgeous. Okay. Okie dokie. And then let's just have a look at my bright bows, I think. It's a bit black for there, isn't it? Oops, that's a bit green. Okay, let's just go through. Got that one that's red. That's quite nice, isn't it? Let's just ink this up. Need something else on there. I don't know quite what. Let's just see what else I've got. Got a dictionary definition. Oh, maybe this is better without that. You know, maybe this didn't really go. I was just trying to be really, you know, really economical and use it while it was there. But yeah, I mean, sometimes, you know, if things aren't quite right, you just can't use them, can you? No matter how much you want to. Okay, let's just trim this down. Oh, how gorgeous does that look? It's just literally, I've just chucked that lace there and, you know, piled just this little dictionary definition and the bow just on top. And just that looks so pretty. You know, that's all that is. It couldn't be simpler. But, wow, how gorgeous and awesome did it look? So, it just goes to show sometimes it really just doesn't take a lot, does it? You know, for things to just look really, really lovely. Okay. Let's just pop that there, just so as I'm able to press this and not stick it to the underneath. Oh, I love how that looks. That is awesome. Okay, so that's another one done already. So that's all good. Okay, right, let's pull this one in now. So I'm thinking this could just be, you know, like a nice pocket. Let's see what we've got. Whether we could have another scrap floral or something on here. Again, isn't it annoying when you've got everything but the one thing that you would really like to use? That's so annoying. Yeah, they are not right. Okay, put those back. Right, I'm just quickly going through my pile of stuff here, just in case I've got anything that's just going to jump out at me. Oh, that's just too small, isn't it? But I'm going to just leave that there. And that, just in case I want to use those in a minute, you know, for a cluster, because I'm thinking they might just work nicely for a cluster. I don't know. Let me just ink this up around the edge. I don't think this is quite the right thing, and it is a bit too small, I think. So yeah, it's not really kind of quite right. one. Just ink this up. Do you know, I actually don't know whether this needs anything here. I mean, yeah, possibly needs something, but, you know, maybe something more just like this. Because obviously it's got those flowers, you know, all over the corner. It maybe just needs something more, you know, more of a, what would this be called? Not neutral, but, you know, a no theme item. Rather than having something like square in a frame or something that just, yeah, wasn't quite working. So let me just cut a bit of lace now. Again, you know, this may or may not work, but I'll just try it. Oh my goodness, how gorgeous does that bow look? That's so pretty, isn't it? Right, now I just have to see whether I've got something else, like another sort of similar colour, or another one the same, that I can use down here. Or even a pale pink, I suppose, would be fine too. Okay. And as usual, you just have everything but the one thing that you could do with, don't you? You know, no matter how many of these things we have, everything but the item that you'd really like. Do you know, I'm thinking maybe I would have something in the neutral bows instead. So let me just quickly have a look in the neutral bows and see whether I've got any there. I haven't got that many of these cut out. In fact, barely any. But that one is, however, the same colour. So how cool is that? Okay, let's just have a look. Just ink this. Oh, I love how that looks. Really love it. Okay, so let's pop this one down. And I'm just going to glue this straight onto that lace because it will kind of clamp that lace down. Like that. Okay, and then here. Like that. And then here. So I'm going to try not to press this one too hard, so it's hopefully going to have a bit of a raised effect. Oh, how gorgeous is that? I love how that looks. Right, let's just now rough this up a bit around the edge as well, so it's just got a bit of extra, you know, bit of something extra going on as well. Okay, and we will just ink this. Okay. Oh, I love how that looks. That is so beautiful. Really, really, really love it. Absolutely gorgeous. Right, I'm just having a look now to see, oh my gosh, what is the time? Oh, 45 minutes I think we're up to. So yeah, so I might have to call it quits now for today. Because yeah, I've got quite a few left to do. So I definitely don't think that we would get them all done in the next like 10 minutes or so. So let's just quickly clear this stuff up, pull in the ones that we have managed to do. So I don't think we've done too badly. I mean, we've definitely, you know, we have made progress, because if nothing else, we have at least prepped the bases for the other pieces. So these are the 3 that we've actually completed. So they're gorgeous, aren't they? And then we've got these pieces, you know, to make clusters from. These for like a double bow, a double pocket. So actually, whilst I'm here, I'm thinking, wonder if I could just put a bow on there straight away, because I loved that lilac bow on there so much, although now I don't have another one in that colour, but I wonder whether we could just go for this green one. Let's just have a look. Because obviously, you know, this is quite a smallish piece. It's not really going to take an awful lot to just, you know, finish this one off. So let's just trim that down. Okay. Oops, come on. Okay, around there. Just ink that up a bit. Oh, that is so pretty, isn't it? I just love how that looks. So again, I'm just going to literally pop that bow on there. Like that. And I wonder if that could just have a bit of lace coming out from the underneath. Maybe, maybe not. Let's see. Oh, let's see if I can use this like scrappy bit. Because it's wonderful if you can use bits that are just left over, isn't it? Oh my goodness. Come on. Oh, come on, come on. Oh, I love how that looks. Right, so, oops. All I'm going to do is just run a little bit of glue here and then just stick it straight down onto that lace, like that. Okay, and we just pick that up. And just tidy this bit. There we go. How gorgeous does that look? Lovely, absolutely lovely. Right, so these are the pieces that we've now finished. So we've completed actually 4 pieces, and then we have the other pieces that we haven't yet completed. So yeah, we will come back and do those in another video. But yeah, I hope that you like the 4 that we've done. I think they're just super pretty. And yeah, thank you so much for joining me, and hopefully see you guys soon. Thanks then. Bye.